Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? Yes, I'm coming with y'all, talking to y'all today with another live video from your girl Mika. I got the camera kind of wrong, but it's all good anyway. I'm just coming to y'all today. You know, I be like to tell y'all about my blessings and tell y'all sometimes about my working and all that type of stuff. But let me tell y'all a little something about the God that I serve right quick. Y'all got a little second or two here. Hope y'all do. Hope y'all see me. I'm trying to hold my phone and trying to just be too excited at the same time, but I'm going to talk this thing out right quick. Let me tell y'all something. When you indecisive about things, you don't know what people tell you this, other people going to tell you that. You know, you want to listen to your heart. Your mind may tell you can't do it. Your heart telling you that you can. Your body might tell you that you can't. Depend on the Lord. I tell everybody the same thing because this is all I know. This it for Mika. Mika ain't got nothing else to depend on, so Mika gonna go ahead on and tell it like she feel. Now, depend on God. This is why I say depend on God. This is why I depend on God. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. I'm gonna tell you why I depend on God. Cause he awesome. Cause every time I need him to come through for me, he do just that. Now, here I am. Anybody that know me know I've been for a long time trying to help kids out. And, you know, I used to go around picking up kids on the side and bringing them to my building. And I used to feed them and, you know, give them clothes and shoes. And we used to praise dance and talk. And I used to hear so many sad stories about the kids and what they was going through. And, you know, I always was wondering if I could do more to help them, if I could say more, if I could do more, if I can give more, Lord. If it was more than me, I would do all of those things. You know what I'm saying? It always just touched me. I always had a heart for kids. Even when I was a kid, I was talking about when I get older, I was going to help kids. Now, here I am. A lot of people know, a lot of people don't know. You know, just in March, I had, you know, got certified to be a foster parent. And, you know what I'm saying, being a foster parent, you know what I'm saying, it really has changed my life a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad that I got a chance to be a foster parent. You know, it's a lot of these kids out here that some people don't even know going through so much. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people be so busy with their own life, they never stop to think that a lot of these kids are going through a whole lot right now. You know, but that's what Mika do. I stop to think. I ain't just thinking about me. I ain't just thinking about myself. I ain't just out here trying to ride and see what Mika can do for her. Mika trying to see what she can do for some of these kids. And people that know me know I got a heart for these kids. And I know the Bible say that the Lord got a heart for these kids. He said, if you do it unto the least of me, you do it unto me. And I will bless you accordingly. Let me tell y'all about my blessing though. So here I am. Hold on, son. Hold on, son. Hold on, son. Hold on. I'm going to let you get that's one of my foster sons. I got to tell these people about this blessing right quick. Help your brother finish putting that brass stuff on there. So as I was, like I said, as I was going today, you know what I'm saying, I already got a blessing because the man, I was trying to figure, I was saying, Lord, you know, I've been wanting my game room for so long, and Lord, you done blessed me with this house, you know what I'm saying, but I've been wanting the game room so long, you know, Lord, that's what I made this room for, that's what I made it for, that was my decision, the decision I made. I didn't contact the Lord about it, and I didn't ask him about it, I just assumed you blessed me with the house, surely you want me to do whatever I want to do with it, but sometimes the Lord will bless you with things, and he want you to do what you want to do with it, but he also wants you to show some space and give him some time to do what he wants to do with it. So here I am. They made this room into a little game room. I never go in it. I never sit in it. Never this or that. I was going down the street. As I was going down the street, you know me, I'm kind of nosy a little bit. Everybody know I used to have my little thrift store, so Mika will stop on side of trash pile. If she see something that she want, or can use, or can sell, or can buy, or just might have, or just might like, or if it's pink, I'll stop too. But nonetheless, I was going down the street, and as I was going down the street, a man was bringing some mattress out of his house, and I'm sitting back like, what is he doing with the mattress? And I'm saying to myself, I don't need no mattress, you know, Lord, I know I don't need no mattress. I already got 2 beds, you know, I got 2 kids, you know, that's all I'm really equipped for. Yes, you did send me all them kids last week, and I was ready for them kids, but Lord, you know, I already said I'm gonna do too. Okay, anyway, so as I go over here to, like I say, going down the street, and I see this man taking these matches, and something telling me to stop and ask these men ask this man what's going on with these matches. I'm like, I don't need to stop asking man about these matches because I already got 2 beds. But the Lord say ask anyway. So I'm like, sir, what you finna do with the mattress? He be like, oh, you know, we need a bigger bed. You know, we don't want the, you know, these twin mattresses no more. We just gonna go ahead on and get rid of the tops and get us a big king size bed because everybody know 2 twin beds make a king size bed. So anyway, Mickey know that because she was in the thrift store anyway. But anyway, I'm finna finish telling y'all. So he said he was getting rid of them. So I was saying to myself, well, I don't really need them because, you know, like I said, I already got 2 twin beds, but some kept prompting me in my spirit, get those mattresses, get those mattresses, get those mattresses. So I turned around, I left the mattress, I turned around, And I went back, and as I turned around, Sam kept telling me to get them. I said, let me just go get these mattresses. I'm kind of pack rat a little bit still, but at the same time, I done got really past being a pack rat. But some told me to get the mattress. So I got the mattress, and I'm like, okay, where I'm going to put them? I got a storage bin, so I just put them in the back in the storage bin. I'm sitting over here saying to myself, I'm not going to use these mattresses. I'm really going to end up blessing somebody with these mattresses knowing me. But instead of me doing that, I went on ahead and you know, kept the mattress, like I said, and kept them in my storage. I had covered them up with plastic and stuff, you know, and I kind of forgot about them a little bit, even though it wasn't number 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I was on the fence because I was talking to a couple of people about, you know, me helping these kids and me wanting to be bigger in these kids' life than the parents, the mothers or fathers or whichever one of them left them, because either the mother or father had to leave in order for them to be right here with me today. You know what I'm saying? And I know I can't help them out, but I said, well, Lord, you know, you give me the strength, you give me the wisdom, you give me the knowledge, you give me the nerves and the patience to deal with these kids, Lord. I deal with however many of you want me to deal with it. I just will. You know what I'm saying? And then instantly I start thinking about them beds in the back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, Lord, you sure move awfully quick on me. You know? So, push come to shove. So people had, foster people called me today. They was telling me about some twins. Now, me, myself, personally, I already have 2 foster kids right now. So, I was kind of like, but Lord, you know, really, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I know I want to help, and I know I told you I'm going to help, but, you know, I'm just saying that maybe we ought to think this through. Talk about it a little bit more, or, you know, maybe go over the little details, because first of all, my game room is still a game room. You know, everything down there is still down there, and I only have 1 bed at this time, because he only gave me 2 tops. I don't have a bottom. Yes, I understand that the other kids, they were smaller. They was able to share the little room, and then the other little son that was there, he loved being sleeping in the game room, because he had full access to the game all night, every night. So I'm saying, you know, it was all good. But then I'm saying, now this going to be permanent. Part of me was trying to be selfish, y'all, because I'm just going to have to tell people it's a part of us going to always want to be selfish. It's going to be a part of us that's going to always want to do the wrong thing. It's going to be a part of all of us want to look for us, want to look for self. I can save this money and do something with my own self. I can have my game room. What about when my friends come over? What about when this person comes? What about when somebody need help? What about when somebody need a bed to sleep on? What about when somebody been sleeping on the floor? You know, okay, I ain't gonna go there, but this is what I'm saying. Let me get back on my blessing. So, like I said, so I end up taking a match, and I got the match. So anyway, so like I said, I got 1 bed, and then, okay, we down to the point where the foster people didn't call me. So I'm saying, well, Lord, I'll take these kids if I had a way to take them. But right now, Lord, you know, these people gonna require for me to have beds, and I don't have that right now. I just had the two tops. So I might have to, I mean, maybe a catch or 2 or here or there, maybe, but I know what the state requires for us to have, what these kids have not been given. They have not been given a bed. Some of them are already tired of sleeping on couches. Some of them tired of sleeping on floor. They want to know what it actually feels like to sleep in their beds. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't worried about who bed it is, as long as the bed is clean and comfortable. And that's what they worried about, and that's my concern too. Either way it go, nonetheless. So I already told y'all how the Lord had blessed me with the 2 top twin mattresses. You know, and the twin mattresses, they look basically like pretty much just brand new. I, you know, cleaned them up and everything, and sprayed them down, Lysol them, everything, and made sure to put a big old plastic cover on, because we got to do that anyway. I was going to do that anyway, but I just did. But either way, I was at the Goodwill. So here I was going to the Goodwill to try to get a little box spring, because they be selling brand new box springs with the tag on them, y'all. Just in case y'all don't know, for $12 you can get a brand new box spring at Goodwill. Or I don't know how much the top was. I ain't need that because the Lord had already blessed me with the tops. So nonetheless, let me go on with another person trash, another person treasure. As I was leaving the Goodwill from being blessed with my good old box spring, I seen a truck just so happened to pass by, and as this truck was passing by, he had some mattress, box springs, he had headboard, footboards, all kind of stuff. This stuff that just really caught my eye a little bit. I was saying, he must be moving. He got all that nice stuff on there, big old headboard, big old footboard. You know, I didn't pay much attention to it. My homegirl so happened to see me at the Goodwill, so she stopped me. Hey, Mika, how you doing? Here I am talking to her for a little while. I was really about to leave. And as I was talking to her, like I said, that same truck pulled up behind me at the Goodwill, and he was unloading stuff and donating it to the people at the Goodwill. And the Lord told me to ask some people for the mattress. Now, me being me, I ain't too prideful. Everybody know me or know that I ain't too prideful. If I was collecting trash off the side of the streets for many years, yeah, surely this ain't nothing for me to ask for it at the Goodwill. But my pride had built up in me a little bit, because I ain't been doing that for a long time. Other than when I see something real quick and I'll grab it. And then there's another part of me that says, I don't want these people to think that I'm begging or bumming. on them for something for these kids. So, but well, either way, go ahead and make my mind up to leave the little mattress thing alone. But I went on ahead and turned my little tail on back around and decided, let me just see if I could pay these people for these mattresses, because I'm not the type of person to beg and bum. I'm not going to do that. I work, I sweat like a dog. I get down here with the grummiest people just to keep from bumming or begging or asking whoever, anybody looking for anything. I ask the Lord to put it on their heart to help me. You know what I'm saying? In return, I will pay you. Because more people know that you ain't going to work for me for free, because I don't play that. Because the Lord blesses me. You work for me, you'll get a fee. Yeah. Either way it goes, so like I was saying, so they had passed by and they was unloading the mattress, and the Lord had told me, go and do that. Let my pride get in the way. I went and said, well, instead of me going to get the mattress, I'm going to go and get some chicken. Walked away, walked into the chicken place to look at the chicken. The chicken didn't even look like a chicken to me. Whatever it looked like, it didn't look like good chicken. So I hurried up and quickly left. And as I quickly left, the Lord said, I said, go and ask the lady for the mattress. I don't like to be told no. Like I tell people all the time, I don't like to be told no. It's a certain part of me that's prideful and that just spoiled. And I really just don't like to be told no for anything. But I made my mind up. I'm going to swallow my pride, because this ain't something that I'm doing for me today. I'm doing this for these kids. And I'm doing it because the Lord told me to. So if that's what it be, so be it. So me being my little self, I walk on over there about to ask. I seen the little lady walking by the street, and I asked her, man, do you think I ought to ask these people for these mattresses, or should I pay them for it? Or what? She said, well, baby, if they about to give them away, why don't you just ask them for it? You know, so I went over there, swallowed my little pride a little bit. Ma'am, can I, pay for these mattresses for you? I give you $50 for them, or whatever you want for them. It don't matter. I said, because I got 2 foster kids that's supposed to be coming to my house tonight, and I don't have anywhere I only have room for one of them to sleep. The other one gonna have to sleep in the other room, but I'm really trying to help them both. The lady, I said, but I will pay you for them. She told me, ma'am, since you're doing this for these kids, you can have these mattresses. I was like, no, ma'am, I don't mind paying you for them. You know what I'm saying? You was about to give them to the Goodwill. I don't mind. She said, ma'am, whatever you're doing for these kids, I applaud you, and I thank you. And guess what they got Mika? Step back, son. What that look like? Mattress. Look at that. Tags on them. Look at that there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See how the Lord looked out for me? The little girl gonna have her own twin bed. The other girl that's coming gonna have her own twin bed. And then guess what else she did? Went on ahead and said, look, I had a nice brand new comforter on that bed and some covers. She said, because I had it in the guest room. Ain't nobody hardly ever used it. She said, you can have all this. See what I did? Swallow my pride, and the Lord came through for me like he always did. I wasn't going to do that, people. It was something in me telling me not to do it because of what I thought what somebody might say. The lady already on her own business. What is she at the Goodwill bombing and begging? I'm not bombing and begging, baby. I'm making blessings for these kids because they need it. I needed to break that part of me, that little prideful side of me that didn't want to ask for it. So from here on out, I'm going to ask for my blessing. I'm knocking on doors and knocking on windows and stuff like that to get my blessings, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing this not just for me, I'm doing this for these kids. So like I said, another person's trash is another person's treasure, you know what I'm saying? And if you go ahead on and do it unto God, he'll make up, not only will he make a way for you, he'll open up a door, a window, a closet, somebody's heart, somebody's spirit, and then put you on a path that you never even thought you would be on. Here I am thinking I'm finna be having 2 kids, and knowing now that the Lord told me to open up your house. As long as I'll open up give you room for them, you take them. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna take these mattresses, even though they nice and new and clean, and spray them up real good, Lysol them all up, put some little mattress cover on them, and they just absolutely gorgeous. I wish I could introduce y'all to my little foster son that I got. He real sweet, but I'm gonna let him talk to you. I can't put him on camera. Say hey to the people live, Charles. Just throw your hand out there. Y'all see that hand? That's my boy right there. Shoot, he 13, 6'4". He help me with everything. He get down. He listen to Miss Mika. He's sweet, handsome. I would show him y'all, but I can't. But he is sweet as can be, y'all. But I just wanted y'all to know that, to keep your head up. Sometimes you have to swallow your pride to get to the blessing that God gave you. So don't worry about what people tell you. Just go get your blessing. Don't worry about it. It may look like trash. It may not look like something that somebody gonna throw away. Cause see, some of these kids are really sleeping on floors, and this look like the best thing they ever seen next to a couch, next to who knows what. So like I said, I just telling people what I had went through today and telling people about my blessing. And I know I could have just wrote a little something short on there, but I wanted to tell it this time. And I wanted to tell the Lord thank you, and tell anybody that's trying to give up or was about to give up or you know, let them know that they blessing around the corner. You know, you may not know what you're going to do, how you going to get around that next hurdle, but you got the Lord in your life. He'll take you around. I promise you, I ain't no kind of way I was prepared for these kids to come today. So I wasn't prepared. So guess what my good Lord did for me? He prepared the way for me and made a way for me. And I always kept them rails in the bag that I always was going to get rid of because they was just like new. But the Lord told me for some reason, don't get rid of them rails. And guess what? In the word, like he said, he will prepare you for a time such as this. So I'm thankful to be a part of this. And like I said, this is my blessing. And I thank everybody for who took the time to look, who thumbs up me, who said, hey, and how you doing? And, you know, everybody be blessed for today. And love y'all. I'm almost done. As soon as I get this finish button to say finish. Hold up.